And good afternoon. We just want to bring you an update between the shows that we have here at WNEP. Hi, it's Chief Meteorologist Kurt Aaron. We are tracking this winter storm, and the good news is as we move through the afternoon, this is gradually going to continue to break up, maybe even change over to some rain showers. But I want to show you where the storm is now. So let me switch over to the weather computer so you can see for yourself. Right there it is, and it's slowly pulling away. Now, a couple things I want to mention. It's a heavy wet snow, about a 10-to-1 ratio, so there's a lot of liquid in this snow. And with the winds that are anticipated to pick up tonight, we could be looking at more power outages. So just want you to be aware of that. I know there are power outages across the region, but know that some more could happen again tonight. All right, let's zoom in on the storm itself, show you what's going on. There it is. And again, it's beginning to break up. You can see that in places like Scranton, Factoryville, back into Honesdale and those areas. And it's going to change over to just plain old rain showers, kind of like what we're seeing in the Williamsport area. We'll go ahead and zoom in right there. There's Williamsport, LaPorte, Dewshore, those areas. LaPorte and Dewshore, that's probably still snow there, but in the Williamsport area, it has been pretty much all rain. Even this morning when it was showing the blues on the radar. So, and we come back here to the Wyoming Valley and the Poconos. There's Scranton right there, down into the Poconos. We're starting to see a mix over there as well. But I'll just show you the contrast here. There's Williamsport, no snow at all, none. And that's the case in parts of the Wyoming Valley as well. Very little to no snow at all. Temperature right now is at 32. Feels like, though, it's been in the 20s pretty much most of the afternoon. Now, here's downtown Scranton, and they only had several inches of snow. That's it. But here at WNEP, we are at a higher elevation, and I just measured, we're at 12 inches of snow where we are. So literally 5 minutes down the road into the valley, there you go. There's Scranton. You can see the sidewalks, you can see the streets, and they only got several inches of snow there. That's it. But then you go in that northeast corner. This is where I was talking about. That's where we had the explosion of that snow. That includes my house, by the way. I'm at 16 inches of snow and counting. When you include northern Lackawanna County and that area that we talked about. So that's why we have the weather impact alert for this morning. Those roads are still going to be slick as we move through the afternoon. And we'll have to watch out as this storm pulls away. Blowing and drifting snow will be a real issue. And as far as additional snow, let's just look at future radar. And here it is. We'll put it into motion and see how everything's breaking up. And that'll be the case overnight tonight as well. I think just a couple of spotty showers, snow showers, and then tomorrow maybe a couple of spotty sprinkles. But it should be okay for the parade, the Santa parade going on. You may want to just have the umbrella just in case for some light rain, but outside of that, that's it. Additional rainfall on top of what we already got yesterday and this morning, because I know some of you, it stayed rain, like Williamsport and central Pennsylvania. You're looking at maybe another 1/10 of an inch of rain in spots. But what about additional snow? Because that's that northeast corner. Honesdale, maybe another inch. Wilkes-Barre, 1/10 of an inch. Just under an inch there. Hazleton and Mount Pocono. So this is really breaking up. Here's another model verifying the same thing, inch or less in that northeast corner. So snow tapering off to just some spotty showers tonight. Breezy and colder. And then Saturday, cloudy but dry. I think only a couple of isolated sprinkles around, but that's about it. But again, the contrast here, and I just want to show you again, between the haves and the have-nots, and you hear me say all the time, location, location, location. Elevation was key in this. Williamsport, absolutely nothing out there. And then we go to Scranton, a little bit of snow, just a couple of inches, that's about it. And then you go into that northeast corner, and boy, it just looks like a blizzard up there. And as I mentioned, northern Lackawanna County, where I live, we are looking at 16 inches of snow and finally beginning to taper off. Ranger loves the snow, I got to tell you, but not when it's that deep. He has a hard time getting through it. So, all right, let me just recap by giving you the 7-day forecast. That's why we had that weather impact alert for this morning. You got to be careful when you're traveling on those roads. It's still pretty slick. Cloudy, maybe a sprinkle tomorrow, but the Santa parade looks relatively dry. And then Sunday, mix of sun and clouds. Does get a little bit warmer into Tuesday, but that's ahead of a front that comes through, and that front will bring us colder temperatures, which it looks like right now just in time for Thanksgiving. And if we look ahead, we may even be talking some snow on Thanksgiving. We'll talk much more about that over the next several days. But we're through the worst of it. It's beginning to break up now. And you folks that got walloped there in that northeast corner of the Commonwealth, rest of the area, very little snow. We'll talk much more about this coming up at 4 o'clock with your snowfall totals. We'll see you then.